Sunrisers ended their Charlotte Edwards Cup campaign with a narrow 5-run defeat to Western Storm at Fenner's. Winning the toss, Sunrisers decided to bowl, only to see Georgia Hennessy and Fee Morris enjoy the conditions, both openers playing with some freedom in taking 36 runs from the 6 overs of power play. And their partnership continued through the first half of the innings, both scoring at a runner ball, with Hennessy having more of the strike. By the time 10 overs were completed, she had 43 runs to her name, her team reaching 67 without loss. Grace Scrivens then returned to the attack, and with the second ball of her new spell, a top-edge sweep by Morris landed in the hands of Gayatri Goal. The run-hungry Hennessy remained, going to a fine 50 with her 6-4, which had her raising her bat after facing 51 deliveries. She was now ably supported by Sophie Luff, who wasted no time in putting back to ball, and with these two going well, Storm had a score of 105 for 1 on the board with 5 overs of their innings remaining. The partnership of 51 was ended by Scrivens. Hennessy on 62 drove to Naomi Datani in the deep, a much-needed breakthrough for the hosts. Datani then backed up that catch by bowling Luff behind her legs for 34. The visitors on 125 for 3 with 11 balls remaining. The final over brought them 15 runs. Alex Griffiths and Danielle Gibson both clearing the rope of Sonali Patel, who also had a hand in 2 wickets. Griffiths chipped a slower delivery from Patel to Catherine Speed, while Natasha Wraith was run out without facing a ball. Patel gathering in time from Speed's forceful throw. Storm closing out their 20 overs with a total of 147 for 5. Cordelia Griffith simply picked up from where she left off in the tied match with Thunder on Saturday. Here she caressed the first ball of the chase to the fence and looked in the mood for many more as she dominated the early scoring, striking 4 boundaries in the power play, at the end of which she'd made 26. Sunrisers approaching their target in a positive manner, 47 removed from it from 6 overs. Alice McLeod had supported well in making 17, only to then offer Nicole Harvey a return catch in her first over. Griffith took her personal tally to 32, but then struck the 25th ball she faced to Fee Morris, a disappointing end to what was another promising knock from the opener. Harvey was making life very tough, she next having Scrivens driving to cover to fall for 13. Harvey ended with figures of 3 for 17, those being ruined somewhat as Datani struck her final 2 deliveries for 4s, much needed boundaries, which had her team on 82 for 3 after 13 overs, now requiring 66 more from 7. And that task became that much harder when Speed didn't have enough speed and was run out. Sunrisers now 4 down with 84 runs on the board. The win was just about out of reach when Datani on 16 gloved a sweep behind, the home team now needing 45 runs from 4 overs with 2 new batters at the crease. Kelly Castle then holed out to Love of Gibson after scoring 15, and the writing was firmly on the wall. Florence Miller and Mia Rogers kept trying though and brought the target down to 14 off the final over. The ink on the wall had dripped just a bit. But to the first ball of the final over, Miller went for the big shot and was bowled, and that was that. Sunrisers ending on 142 for 7, another chase which ended up just short. They ended their time in this competition with a loss by 5 runs, another match in which there were plenty of positives, but alas, not quite enough.